Welcome, welcome, everyone. So glad you could join us today.
Great to be diving into this.
Absolutely. This is where we get you, our listeners and viewers, really well informed on fascinating topics. And we do it fast. We dig into the core material, pull out the key stuff for you.
Hmm.
And today, we're doing a really foundational Bible discussion. We're looking at, well, an ancient story most people have heard of, the Tower of Babel.
Genesis 11, verses 1 through 9, a very short passage, but packed with meaning.
Exactly. So our goal here is to pull out the key insights, maybe some surprising facts from the text itself, to help you really get a handle on its content.
Yeah, understand what it's actually saying.
So if you're with us, do us a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, ring the little notification bell so you don't miss our next discussion.
And definitely leave comments. We love seeing your thoughts and questions.
We really do. Okay, so let's jump in. This story, it starts in a pretty remarkable place, doesn't it?
It really does. The text opens by telling us that the whole world had just one language and basically common speech. Everyone understood everyone else.
Just think about that for a second. One language,
Mm.
globally. The level of unity implied there is just staggering.
It suggests a seamless communication, doesn't it? Maybe even a kind of collective consciousness, a shared way of thinking.
And the text says they migrated eastward, found this plain in Shinar, and decided to settle down there.
Right, Shinar, that's ancient Mesopotamia, so there's a geographical anchor. They find this good spot and they choose to build something together.
And they immediately get practical. They say, come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly. It's a collective decision.
And notice the ingenuity there. They're not just using stone, they're manufacturing building materials. Baking bricks makes them super durable.
Yeah, like engineered stone, almost. And they use tar for mortar. It's innovative stuff.
It really is. It shows this shared purpose and this capacity for, well, problem solving and creating something lasting.
So this first part, it kind of sets the stage, doesn't it? You've got this united humanity, one language, settling down, and immediately starting to innovate and build.
Exactly. It paints a picture of immense human potential right from the outset. A world united, ready to act as one.
Okay, so they've got their materials sorted. What happens next? Their ambition kicks into high gear, right?
Oh, yeah. Big time. They say, come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens.
A city and a tower.
Hmm.
And not just any tower, but one that reaches to the heavens. I mean, that's quite a statement.
It's monumental ambition. Whether that's literal or symbolic, the intent is clear. Build something incredibly high, something significant.
So why? Why build this massive structure? The text actually tells us their reasoning, doesn't it?
It does, very explicitly. They say, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth.
Okay, so there are two key motivations there. First, make a name for ourselves. What does that really mean in this context?
Well, in the ancient world, a name was about reputation, legacy, power, identity. It wasn't just vanity. It was about establishing a lasting presence, ensuring they wouldn't be forgotten. They wanted to create an enduring monument to their collective achievement.
Right, a symbol of their unity and power. But then there's that second part. Otherwise, we will be scattered, it sounds like. Fear. Or maybe practicality.
I think it's both. There's a definite desire to maintain their unity, to prevent the group from breaking up and dispersing across the world. They see this city, this tower, as a central anchor point.
A way to control their own destiny, maybe. To stay together, stay strong.
Exactly. It's about self-preservation through centralization and fame. They want to build something so impressive it holds them together and makes their mark permanently.
So this tower, reaching for the heavens, it embodies this huge ambition for legacy, for unity, for control. Quite a project.
An immense project fueled by this unprecedented human unity and shared language.
Okay, so humanity is busy building, full of ambition. Then the narrative shifts perspective dramatically.
It does. We get this line. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building.
Came down to see. It implies, a deliberate observation from a divine viewpoint. Up till now, we're seeing it from the ground up with the people.
Precisely. And the observation made is, well, profound. The text states the Lord's thought process. If, as one people speaking the same language, they have begun to do this,
Yeah.
then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Wow. That's a powerful statement.
It really is. It's not just about the tower. It's an assessment of the power inherent in human unity when combined with shared communication.
So the text seems to suggest that this combination, one people, one language, unlocks this almost limitless potential.
That's certainly the implication here. Nothing they plan to do will be impossible. It highlights the incredible force of collective human action when there are no barriers to understanding and agreement.
It raises questions, doesn't it, about that kind of power. Is it just potential, or is there a hint of concern in that observation? I think you can read a layer of concern into it. If humans, completely unified, can achieve anything, where does that lead? What are the boundaries?
Yeah. Does it challenge the established order in some way? It's not explicitly negative, but that phrase, nothing will be impossible, definitely carries weight.
It underscores the idea that shared language is the bedrock of this immense capability. It's the key that unlocks this boundless achievement potential.
So the Lord observes this incredible, potentially boundless power arising from human unity.
And following that observation comes a decisive action.
Right. The text says the Lord declares, "Come, let us go down and confuse their language."
So they will not understand each other. It's a very direct, very targeted intervention.
Aimed right at the source of their power, wasn't it? Their
Yeah.
shared language, the very thing enabling this massive project.
Exactly. Undermine the communication, and you undermine the collective action.
And the effect is immediate, according to the text. What happens?
Well, they can't understand each other anymore. Simple as that. And the direct result, they stopped building the city.
It just stopped. The project collapses because the fundamental tool for collaboration language is suddenly fractured.
It vividly shows the link. No shared understanding, no complex collective work. The tower, the city, it all grinds to a halt.
Imagine the chaos, the frustration. One moment you're all working together seamlessly, the next, you can't even ask someone to pass you a brick.
Must have been utter confusion. And the text then links this directly to the next consequence.
Which is?
So the Lord scattered them from there, over all the earth.
Ah, the scattering. The very thing they built the tower to prevent.
Precisely. The intervention not only stops the project, but also brings about the exact outcome they feared and were trying to avoid through their ambitious construction. It's a profound reversal.
So the confusion of language leads directly to the end of the project and the dispersion of the people.
And that event gives the place its name.
Right, the text makes that connection explicitly. It says, that is why it was called Babel. Any idea why Babel?
Well, the text itself links it, because there, the Lord confused the language of the whole world. In Hebrew, the word for confused is balal, which sounds very similar to Babel.
Ah, okay. So the name itself is a reminder of the event. Babel means confusion, essentially, because that's where language got confused.
That's the connection the narrative draws. It locks the event into the place name, and then it repeats the consequence for emphasis.
Which is the scattering.
Yes. From there, the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. It hammers home that this event is presented as the origin point for, well, the diversity of languages and the spread of humanity across the globe.
So the story wraps up by naming the place after the key event, the confusion, and confirming the final result. Humanity dispersed worldwide.
Exactly. It provides this compact, powerful narrative explaining how humanity went from perfect unity to linguistic diversity and global dispersion, all linked to the single act of collective ambition and the subsequent divine intervention.
It's quite a story. From unity and incredible potential to ambition that perhaps reached too high, leading to confusion and the scattering we see reflected in the world's diversity. What an incredible discussion. We've traced this story from Genesis 11, starting with that initial state of global unity, one language.
Then moving through their ambition in the city, the tower, reaching for the heavens, wanting to make a name for themselves.
And the Lord's observation that nothing would be impossible for such a unified people.
Leading to the intervention, the confusion of language, the very thing that powered their unity.
Which ultimately caused the project to stop and resulted in the scattering of people across the whole earth, giving Babel its name.
A concise yet profound narrative arc.
Absolutely. So if you found this Bible discussion insightful, maybe gave you a new perspective, please do hit that like button.
And subscribe. Hit the notification bell, too, so you catch our future discussions.
Definitely. And please, share your thoughts, your questions, your own insights in the comments section below. We really do read them and appreciate the engagement.
We do. And perhaps a final thought to leave you with.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
This ancient account presents such a powerful idea about the inherent connection between shared language and, well, unified purpose. What does this suggest about the challenges, but also the possibilities in any collective human endeavor, even today?
That's a great question to ponder. The power and peril of unity and communication. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, everyone.
We look forward to exploring another fascinating topic with you next time. Keep thinking, Keep exploring.